Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Gochuumon wa Usagi Desu Bloom. And last episode was pretty great. I believe we had our culture festival, you know, beer, not beer being drank, and everyone just having a good time. And I think even Chino decided to go to Kokowa school by the end of the episode. So yeah, great stuff all around. Let's get into this episode and hope for some more great stuff. That's generally what I do. So let's pop on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, my cup, quote-unquote, is ready. You were invited. You couldn't refuse. That's definitely worth celebrating. Well, it'll happen. Oh, kampai, clack. Oh, it was too early. Oh, well, I was just first. Oh, oh, she's here. Yeah, you can join us. Time to get this girl a cup. Man, she was hot on her tail. Not very professional. You should have the business card in your hand at all times. She was about to say, is she hiding under the table? But nope, she was just out of there completely. Well, never a dull moment with those two. Oh, what an amazing segue. She's not great at running, is she? Yeah, totally. That's what I want to hear. I'd love to see that kind of termination. So yeah, marathons, those are fun, right? I mean, we had one in K and that was pretty fun. Running around town. Well, does it look adorable, that little witch hat or whatever she was wearing in that one shot? I do like how we see kind of a parallel with Chino just walking the opposite side, just with TP instead of the hat. I never commented on that before, so I did now. Because like they're walking to each other, essentially, you know? So I think it's nice. I mean, just in general, it's a good opening. The show really does have like one of my favorite art styles ever in anime. I mean, just look at it. Just look at them. Just look at it all. Well, I'm already in a better mood. Let's go. Somebody out for a late night jog. Naturally, Riza. Who else? Working up a sweat. Are we gonna spot something interesting? Oh, jeez. Gee, what? This is some hardcore training. I mean, I know you want to do your best, but jeez. Yeah, this might be a bit much, but I respect it. A little bit. Understandable on this show. You got a running partner. Interesting duo. Interesting combo. You don't have to. Oh. Well, I guess this... okay. Let's take Chia for a walk. So, yeah, we still have the rope. Imagine just watching this from your home in the morning, wondering what kind of weird stuff these two are into. I can believe that. Did we lose Chia? The camera angle on point. But come on, Chia, you can do it. She is on all four, so I mean, it's certainly one way to start your morning. Yeah, I bet. You didn't see what we saw. It was quite the adventure. That's a fantastic pose. Okay. You're... That's a fair argument, so I guess I could have faith in her. 3D fans kind of mesmerizing. Yay, early morning jogging. I could never do that. I have trouble waking up before noon. Yeah, that surprises literally no one. Amazing running positioning. Yes, good example, a bad example. Compare and contrast. Bum 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 bum. Worth a try. Ah, Shiritori. Oh, how are they gonna translate that? Maybe Shiritori is just making it more difficult for her. uh, how and when did this become an advertisement? But yes, I will do so immediately. Ooh, a stamp card. Yeah, that's definitely can help with motivation. I was about to say that. Riza, a great friend. Oh. He's like always thinking of the business. Ooh, wow, that's something. So you're gonna start jogging too? Whew. Well, that's a shift. Yeah, we tried. I mean, we tried jogging in general. Tried waking up in general. Ah, don't be that way, Shadow. I want to see you two jog in the morning. Oh, Mochiro and Daiomi, I've seen you fail to wake up. It just makes me want to grab them, like you're doing right now. I'm not sure, actually. So... And again, nobody's surprised. Freaking... And I can't even get mad at her, because I can't get up. I just can't. Yay. This is what practice does. Improvements. Pride. And hey, we have a nice view. Really making the journey worth it. I think Definitely understand that. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, let's just work on the marathon for now. And there's Wagashi. Totally. To help the business, right? So is it the day? Oh yeah, we're definitely jogging now. There's Chia. Let's see that training pay off. Oh my god. You can't just do that, Kokua. I guess that works, sure. They're doing work. It's gotta hurt though. At this point, I think you would just Princess carry her or something. Because that just hurts just watching that. That's. And did she let? No, she still's got it. So is she gonna cross? We're about there. And we did it! Yay! Good job, everyone. That poor hair, though. She hasn't even let go yet. That pouty face on Shadow. That did not get past me. There we go. Not to say, did you realize what you just agreed to? Oh. Don't act like you're actually gonna show up. That was a great line to end that scene on. Nah. Hey, she showed up again. You could play video games. Yeah, or that. That's cool too. We would love to have you. You don't get enough screen time. Elaborate. Okay, yeah. That could be fun. Well, you're editor person. I mean, aren't they always kind of playing hide and go seek? That would be her. You got a business card this time. Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, I guess she's been informed. Wow, this became a big thing really quickly. Let's go. That's an interesting translation. Hey, there's Aoyama. Yeah, let's get out of here. Figured you'd have more stamina than this, considering you're always chasing after her. We know Riza's got plenty of stamina. She was marathoning earlier, or, you know, the jogging for it. Really? Not even in a building, just outside casually sitting at a desk, the table. Running upstairs. That's not very safe. Welcome to life. Oh, she's on the boat again. Oh no, Teepee! Good thing she was there to catch him. Otherwise, that would have been very unfortunate. Wow. Yeah, it's nice to see. Yeah. That's a good point. Now I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, blue is kind of sus. Oh, Chino! Is this it? Is Chino the bait? Yeah. It's good bait. That's not fair. You know Coco has a weakness for this. It's playing dirty. She is an imposter, yeah. That's so unfair. Even I want to run through my screen. Damn it, Gokuon. He lost her. Somebody call a meeting. And she got her. She got her. Not that Coco was complaining. She even has her leg lifted in that kissing position thing. Just... She died as she lived. What? I mean, I know what she said. It's just... Why? Rest in peace, Kokua. You will be missed. So, guess it's not over just yet. How good are we at climbing? In darkness flashbacks. Coco just on cloud 9 over there. Really? This is where Shadow makes her appearance. I'm glad this has not been forgotten. Shut up. Nothing wrong with that. She looks great like that. Well, wasn't this awkward? She was just there getting that low angle shot and the editor shows up. Sekuhara Mountain. Where do I go to that? Where is that located? They sell tickets. There she is. She's having so much fun. We're here to have fun, right? So it's all good. So I guess it's time for things to settle down now. After all that running around, Goku was so glued to Chino. As it should be. Well, this episode's all about reliving childhood, right? So it makes sense. Nothing wrong with that. Please continue to escalate. That knowing giggle. It is a nice pen. I agree that pen would be very happy in her hands, being used by her on a daily basis. How could you not be happy with a life like that? The least she could do after the pen. I believe that. No, it's the voice from the rabbit. Same difference. As it should be, though. Gonna take her hand. She finally got you. God, this scene, these two. Good job. You caught her. If it wasn't clear how close those two were before, it sure is now. Just... But this show is gonna, like, just, like, explode my heart at some point. Like... I don't know how it's supposed to survive this show. I'm so glad to have this show back. It was too long of a wait between Season 2 and Season 3. How can a man expect to survive such a long time without this show in their life? I don't remember Season 2 that well, but I think I'm liking this season more than that one. Although that's probably just recency bias. And naturally, yeah, those two are the latte art. Oh. Okay. Really? A fluffle of rabbits is also... I didn't quite read that in time. Don't worry, I can go back. I mean, the episode's over now. I did not go back far enough. Yeah, your muscle fatigue. A fluffle of rabbits is also most welcome. Is that the official name of a group of rabbits? A fluffle? I'm not sure if that's true. I might have to look that up later. But okay, that was the 5th episode of Gochuumon wa Usagi Desu Bloom. And this episode, I mean, we really had 2 parts, right? The marathon and the Aoyama game of hide and seek, right? So, yeah, the first half was dedicated mostly to Chia, just training hard for the marathon, for Kokoa's sake, trying to cross that finish line together and all that. Because Chia, she doesn't really come across as the most athletic girl ever, so some training is necessary. However, when we saw her training, it was a bit on the hardcore level. Like, she's out there early morning with a freaking tire tied to herself. Like, I feel like she was probably influenced by a TV show or something, but that's not exactly day one training for a rookie. Like, it's just not, right? So, we did something a bit better, which is her just kind of jogging with Riza, right? And that's good because Riza is obviously fairly athletic, And whenever you're new to something, it can be a great help to have a partner kind of helping you with it, for sure. So that's a good dynamic we had there. Riza kind of the sensei, if you will, of this whole thing. And they can like wake up early together and go jogging and stuff. It's really fun. And we also had Riza just kind of tying herself to Chia tying herself to Riza, which now that I think about it, could kind of be seen as foreshadowing for the Twin Tails thing later. But yeah, that was quite funny. And I guess you could almost consider that training wheels, like, first you run with a rope tied to somebody who can actually run, and then eventually you run on your own. Like, it could kind of be like that, right? And throughout this segment, we also had Kokoa trying to, like, not be outdone. Also try to do some early morning jogging and stuff, but you know the rules, and so do I. Like, you know how that's gonna go. Kokoa does this big old thing about, hey, I'm a bakery girl. I got this, fam. I can wake up when I need to early. Don't even worry about it. And then the morning comes and she's just sleeping like a log. And I get it. Like, I can't wake up earlier than I'm meant to, unless it's something like really important, like that I can't ignore. Like waking up to go to school and stuff like that. But of course I don't do that anymore, so there's really no urgent need for me to wake up at all. So even though I tell myself, hey, I would like to be on a normal sleep schedule, I would like to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning rather than 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Can I do that, buddy? I'll set an alarm clock around that time, and then I'll just do that. And then it just doesn't work because I just turn off the alarm clock and continue to sleep. So the struggle is real. I get it, is my point. But yeah, Kokoa just couldn't do it. And she even tried twice, I think, like the other time with Shadow, but it didn't work. And nobody's surprised. Not a single person was surprised by that development. But yeah, the cool bond that was growing between Riza and Chia throughout this experience was pretty great. And a lot of just comedy throughout it, the whole the Shiritori becoming an advertisement for her place, that that was pretty great. It even had the whole stamp card idea also come from this, so like a lot of her business kind of cropping up during this training session. So that was pretty great. And we also had the big reveal of the purpose of her new hairstyle, because we had Riza compliment it, and then when the day we actually had the day of the marathon, we have Kokoa just grabbing onto those twin tails from behind, as you do, and literally let Chia carry her to victory. So like, I thought maybe at some point she would accidentally let go and fall. Like, I kept expecting something like that to happen. But no, even after we crossed the finish line, she was still holding on to that twin tail. So yeah, that was quite something. But yeah, success. I mean, mission success, right? Pretty much. That's cool. And then we had some stuff between Shadow and Riza, because Shadow felt pretty left out. Like, we saw a very distinct, very noticeable pouty face on her. But then, like, immediately afterwards, we started to have, like, hey, Riza was like, hey, we can do it, you and me can do it, and she's like, yeah, that's great. And then she says something about the triathlon, and then Shadow was like, wait, what was the last thing you said? I didn't agree to that. Wait, can we talk about this? So we had that whole thing. And then what was the last line that Kokoa said? Yeah, that's not the right spot at all in the video. Just give me a second, I'll get there. Yeah, we had let's all do our best. And then, yeah, don't act like you'll actually show up. So it's just a great way to finish off the episode. Because, Kokoa has no right getting excited for this stuff because she doesn't actually participate, So that was quite funny. Then the second half was pretty great, too. I'm not sure which half was my favorite. They're both pretty great. But, yeah, getting to see Chia, Kokoa, and Aoyama all just kind of like hanging out on their day off, having a fun game of hide and go seek Onigoko. That was great, Partly funny because that's already kind of what, Rin and Aoyama do anyway. right? So that was funny. But this became just a really big thing, even though it was mostly focused, like the center of it was Rin and Aoyama, of course. We still managed to rope in other people to the point where it became like a 3-on-3 big old battle hiding around the city sort of thing. It was a lot of fun to watch, for sure. Just, nobody was taking it too seriously. I mean, especially Aoyama's group, just being silly about it, sitting at the table, just enjoying a beverage, and, Aoyama suddenly being behind Rin. Just like stuff like that was all really fun. For sure, just having the time of our life. Even the boat part was pretty funny, just because because she's on the boat going under the bridge. It's like, hey, she's over here. Then she runs over there, but because of the nature of the boat, the bridge, and stuff like that, by the time she looks over there, she's already on the other side. So it's like, make up your mind. Where is she? That was really funny too. There were just a lot of good moments in this episode, like without question. Good thing she caught Tippy, because imagine if he fell in the water. That would just kind of ruin their day. But just how much fun everyone was obviously having, especially Aoyama's group really helped make the scene for sure. And then we had this scene here with when Chino the bait going into it, right? The obvious trap for Kokoa. I mean, everybody can tell. Even Kokoa to some degree can tell that this was a trap. But when you see frickin' Chino running towards you, all these sparkles and hearts and stuff, like, Kokoa, I love you, please come over to me. That's not exactly what she said, but that's more or less what she said. And we just try to, like, desperately hold her back as she has her arms wide open, just literally begging for that warm Kokoa nature embrace. Like, how do you say no to that? How? You don't. You can't. So she didn't. She just rushes in there. And we even had the shot of Aoyama just like holding Chia back, like, no, it's too late. We already lost her. We must move on without her. Just, there was so much fun with this episode. I loved it so much. And even like as she landed into Chino's arms, like, I don't know how to describe it, but we had all the ridiculous amount of sparkles and hearts and stuff. Chino's arms are wide open. Kokoa's going in for it. And then we just had like these little cutesy sounds. I don't know how to describe it, but I just like the way she landed into it, like immediately went up, like the one kissing position thing. Like, I think there was some movie I watched a long time ago that had something about that, like a special kiss is one where your leg lifts up. I don't remember it very well, but it came to mind during the same, so. And then as we have Kokoa just like hardcore nuzzling into Chino's face, like, and greatly enjoying what's happening right now, we just have this sort of deadpan expression on Chino's face, like, well, mission accomplished. It worked. I can turn off my cutesy lovey-dovey emoto mode now, because mission accomplished. So yeah, you two are next. You two go, and then we see where the others were hiding, right? So just I could just watch Kokoa hugging Chino all day. She was just like having the time of her life over there. So just the whole thing was great. Words don't do it justice. The whole thing was great. And then we had Shadow get into it somehow. She's dressed up like her Phantom Thief mode, and of course that attracts both Rin and Aoyama, because the Phantom Thief is based off of the book that Aoyama wrote, and of course Rin helps with that, so that's obviously a natural point for them to meet up at. And we had Aoyama there, who I'm pretty sure was going for the upskirt. Like, I'm 90% sure. So I think that was heavily implied. But yeah, she ran off again. Yeah, Aoyama Sekohara Mountain. What a great nickname. And then we finish things off with like a more chill atmosphere, everyone riding the carousel, having a good time, taking it nice and slow. Some flashbacks of Aoyama, really delving into that long time bond between Rin and Aoyama. Just the focus on that, but in the end of the episode was really, really appreciated. That final little scene of "I caught you" as she just kind of like gently grabs her hand, and that look of happiness and satisfaction on Rin's face as she just looks towards the camera with a peace sign. It's just the episode was so good. I don't know what more I could have possibly asked for with an episode of this show. This may be best episode of the season so far. Like, I don't want to say that, but it might be definitely top 3. Although it's not saying much with 5 episodes, but you know what I mean. This was some top tier Gochusa. Yeah, it just is. Like, most of what I like about the show was present in this episode, and it was done well. And just everyone got to participate in the fun games and stuff, at least especially at the end there with the hide and go seek. Although most people were somewhat relevant in the marathon thing, except for Coco, who just slept the whole time. But yeah, just the highlight was probably either the Chino hug or the final scene between Aoyama and Rin. But the Chino hug probably liked better just because I'm more emotionally invested in that relationship. But yeah, those were some great moments for sure. And there's really not much more to say on the episode, I don't think. I just kind of want to watch it again. But I do have other shows I got to react to today, so that might have to wait till later. Anyway, and actually full screen. I gotta not do that. But anyway, good episode's my point. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it too. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.